Good morning. Thank you again for joining me. We are doing Course in Miracles lessons, and we are on lesson 260 today. And that lesson states, "Let me remember God created me." We start with a prayer. Father, I did not make myself, although in my insanity I thought I did. Yet, as your thought, I have not left my source, remaining part of who created me. Your Son, my Father, calls on you today. Let me remember you created me. Let me remember my identity. And let my sinlessness arise again before Christ's vision, through which I would look upon my brothers and myself today. And there's an amen. Now is our source remembered, and therein we find our true identity at last. Holy indeed are we, because our source can know no sin. And we who are his sons are like each other and alike to him. Let's just move on to Tina Spalding's channelings. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This is a very, very important thing to remember, is it not? You think that you are fallible. You think that you are going to die. You think that you are alone. All these things are untruths that make you feel separate from everything and everyone, including God and your brothers and sisters on this earth plane. When you remember that God created you, you begin to treat yourself with respect. You see that acting on unhealthy habits or unloving thoughts and beliefs and ideas are a blasphemy of sorts. By doing them, you are really thumbing your nose at God, if you will, in the mind of God that have manifested. Yes, you live in separation. Yes, you believe that you have been abandoned. The truth is, you came here. You wanted to do this. It is only when you get tired of the world and tired of chasing your idols that the journey home to oneness, to love, becomes more attractive. Some of you will be sitting on the fence. Some of you will still want what the world offers you. But some of you will be so tired of it that you have no enticements left in that place. And there's a great relief, believe it or not, when the world holds no value for you anymore. This does not mean that you do not participate in life. It does not mean that you do not love your fellows. It means that you are not tormented anymore. You are not striving to find things outside of yourself to make you happy. That really is what the temptation of the world is, and it's there for you as long as you want it. Remembering who created you, how eternal you are, and that nothing can threaten your true nature gives you a sense of calm relaxation that very few other things can give you. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. That is the end of Tina Spalding's channelings. And it's an interesting idea to think that the world offers us nothing. But when we get to a place where we allow ourselves to let go of the idea that there is something external to us that can bring us to a happy place, we realize that we can be content, we can be at peace no matter what is happening. The likes of people like Nelson Mandela, who for a crime he didn't even commit, he was not guilty of any kind of crime. He simply spent time in hard labor. And yet there was a peace about him because he knew this was not the truth of who he was. He knew, and he lived in a state within himself where he walked in this external world, but he did not define himself by his circumstances. And when we do not define ourselves by our circumstances, we're not limited by them. And so whether we have a house with a dirt floor or a mansion with 100 bedrooms and bathrooms, we are not imprisoned by any of it. It is simply a state of being that allows us to experience peace on any level. And the stuff outside of us is there for us to use as we will. Realize that there is no person that can complete you. Realize that when you begin to respect yourself and when you begin to love your own company, you do begin to respect yourself, and suddenly you are treating others better as well. Remember also that the world is a reflection of what we believe about ourselves. When we know the truth about ourselves, there is no need for attack, for judgment, for belittling, for any negative feelings for anyone or anything in the external world, which means you can treat others with the absolute love and respect that you are treating yourself. It changes your entire experience here. So, yes, you can live here and know the love that you are. You can live here and respect and honor yourself and know the infinite, eternal, bright being that you are, and not be defined by the external world. You can simply enjoy all that is reflected back to you about who you know that you are. God created you. There is no sin, there is no fault in anyone or anything that was created by Source, by God, by love. Hold that within you today. Have a great day. Bye bye.